So, all right. So, yeah. All right. Grand Rising and welcome back. Um, I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. I'd truly appreciate it. And we're gonna just get right up in here, okay? Because I was just thinking about there was a song Family Reunion that came on earlier. And I'm thinking like, I was thinking like, what? I was thinking like, what? I don't know what this is, okay? Excuse me. Right? Because uh, I'm thinking, family don't sit there and watch somebody. This is what I'm saying about these people that may be going in these courtrooms, making these accusations or whatever this is. Whether it be a mother, a sister, uncle. Like I said, some of these people don't even know your children's name, and they're making false statements and accusations as to what type of mother you are, so they can have some type of privilege or right or something over somebody. That shit stops today. You hear me? It's almost like somebody's talking about like they talking about somebody's reign was only for a certain amount of time or something. And these people had somebody brainwashed the whole time that it was their turn to reign. But the motherfucking reign is forever. So you can just quit with all that, okay? I feel like this is why a masculine energy or something could have left me here and chose somebody else, because they know something about something, okay? I'm just going to keep it like that. But I feel like that energy cannot think that they're going to come back and be sitting up in my face after leaving somebody to go through this type of shit that's been going on. I can't even fathom what that would really look like or mean. So, I don't know what that means. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Family reunion? I'm thinking, shit, I know these motherfuckers watching. I know family and friends and other people friends and shit is watching. Whether they watching secretly or they watching the channel. And I ain't seen a motherfucking time when the phone ring except for fucking the only people call me is what you call it? Scam likely. And that's it. Okay. And so you know what I'm saying? So that would be it. That would be stupid. And I feel like it's something about these people know about funds or something coming into someone before they do. I just realized that my ID is missing, and I hope that my card. It might be one place that my card is in, because tourists was playing around with my card one day trying to hold it hostage. So I'm wondering. I don't know, that day did he take my ID too? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this is what this is, like a rowdy ass hostage situation, man. It's like these people know it's a hostage situation, but they got to go on their daily life like it's not a hostage situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. It's a weird shit going on. So we're going to go ahead and continue to read this part of this book right here. We're going to go ahead and pull these cards, okay? Because I feel like somebody think that somebody is stupid. They want to talk about family reunions so somebody can come in and take something again. It's almost like some type of abundance is coming somebody's way, and these people know it first because they work in the they work in the judicial system, know somebody that works there. They're the people that's working behind the scenes. It's just as simple as the fuck that, okay? So again, I'm finding more stuff missing in the house. Like I said, I have a lot of stuff to create with. But again, it's like I specifically picked this shit out just because I'm not creating right now because I'm doing this type of content doesn't mean that it's not my shit. It doesn't mean somebody has the right to walk around. Because I feel like, again, some of these women that attach themselves knowingly or unknowingly to these masculine energies, these are the bitches that's doing it. These are the ones that I can hear somebody now, oh, no, fuck that. I'm connected to him or whatever like this. I'm going to give the key to that motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of goofy shit that people is doing here, all right? I'm telling you, I don't know why I keep on getting this vision of somebody like putting something over a child's face or something and doing something, raping them or something. And then, after that, they can clear the memory, or they can knock the child out to go to sleep, or it's some weird shit, man. It's some weird shit that I'm picking up that's going on, and it's got me sick to my fucking stomach, man. And the creepiest part is that people are watching it and they're not doing anything about it. All right, so let's go ahead and read this. I mean, they're doing this to grown ass women too. Some of these women is more addicted to the woman that they're going after for this man than the man. Do you hear me? And in those cases, okay, these women could kill this man and then have rights or priority over a supposedly alleged rights, right? Because again, it's to the point where these people is gonna have to be taxed. I was looking at something about the English tax or something like this. So it's almost like these people or these family members cannot be family members no more. They have to be subject. So it made me think about it had made me think about slavery when they were saying that so-called black people were purchasing slaves, but it just so happens that it might have been their family members that were being enslaved or something like this. But it's almost like you took money from the queen, you took money from God, bitch, and then you're gonna try to leave the person without the information and the knowledge they need or the finances they need to protect themselves and build around themselves. And it's almost like they're using that same funds that they stole from the empress in order to fund some other shit for themselves, right? These people now are probably underground, or if you watch a couple tarot readers, you'll see they're sitting kind of like in the dark. So it's making me think about that chapter, sit ye in the dark, as if I don't know the wickedness that you're doing. Now I heard a masculine energy. I put his name up on the board because I feel like God is trying to show me some of these other biblical people and all these other things that might be jealous of your gifts or the attention you receive, and they may be trying to come at certain people like people that use cards. But I already did a whole extensive video on the fact that these people tried to come against Jesus about using images. He was using little images of history or something like this. Now, again, a lot of us was using images and stuff like this on our videos when we were doing biblical stuff and we were doing, when we were correlating it with, which I feel like, again, that was something that possibly was my forte. Like nobody can do it like me, to correlate these things with real actual events that happened in history not so long ago, right? So but I feel like also these are because the tarot cards, again, the Torah is in the tarot and the tarot is in the Torah. We have proven it on this channel. So to say that you cannot use tarot cards in when you're doing this, now it said that Jesus was able to use images from that day forward, or Jesus was able to use parables in a certain type of speech or lingo and use images or something like that. It didn't say that somebody could rent out 1,000 bitches and have them use tarot cards, because their message is not coming from God. It's not coming from the biblical text. It's not coming from the word. It's coming from probably the empress in her memory or her Akashic records, and then they are putting their own flair on it. Okay? That's the difference between just a regular oracle and an oracle of God, and a seer, a prophetess. Someone also who is going through the fire, so that is their testimony. So to take the focus off of that person and put it on other people, or try to control the narrative because that person is not delivering messages. Could you imagine somebody trying to trap Jesus? That's probably what they did when they put him in jail, or put her, him, whatever, in jail. They trying to force, this is somebody that God gave you a gift and you just want, at least again, they showed Jesus having an audience or whatever, following him, showing him, or listening, but you want to restrict my views. You get what I'm saying? So you can dictate how long, how far the message gets across to who. So you could dictate, and you could have these females or whatever, also males too, come in and snatch the information and energy as if they're prophesying it, when it's instead of it coming straight from the horse's mouth. We did a extensive video on this too, and I don't know if we were in the Kibra Nagas or if we were in the sealed portion, but it was talking about, or the book of dang, I can't remember which one it is. Ephraim and Manasseh, or it's one of them other books. I don't even know what happened to that book actually. Which they were trying to divert everybody from the Holy Spirit, or from that one, to give them an array of other energies, feminine energies that they can listen to, but it's not the same. Right? Also, somebody is a damn unicorn energy on this fucking planet. Okay. And so again, that would divert away from these people that has been coming in and using, instead of paying for surrogacy, they've just been taking seed. They've been taking your grapes. Like it looks like on the devil card that the devil will have somebody trapped or something like this and be trying to take, and he's trying to send a man in, because the devil, I feel like, can't fully penetrate or do these things themselves. This is this kind of energy from the Talmud, that these people will use other people to do their dirty work so they can keep their hands clean. So as long as they're not doing it with their own hands, it's as if these people um are free of any charges. But at the end of the day, you watched, you listened. Family members, you watched, you listened. Friends, you watched, you listened. You didn't call, you didn't say a motherfucking thing. So therefore, you don't get to go. You don't get to have access to me. You don't get no access to my funds. You don't get shit. Matter of fact, some of these people that stole something, you owe me with your motherfucking life. You putting yourself into slavery by the stupid shit that you doing. Because again, we're talking about people that have very anointed or expensive or elite energy. So I feel with AOC's Iron Dome, what they were doing, ruling with the iron rod, or now they use an iron dome. Somebody got the iron rod. So they got the iron dome. I even feel like this Selah energy is them birthing another child with another woman of my seed, possibly, and giving that person that name to give the so that the rod will be taken away from Judah and given to someone else. It says until Selah comes. Mm, mm. Somebody's trying to change somebody's destiny here. Okay, they're trying to chase someone into the arms. It's kind of like on that movie, when Sully or whatever his name, not Sully, whatever the one snake looking entity or whatever was in there that wanted to catch the little girl and then put her in one of those little scream things. And but he was like, you think this is just still about screams? He was saying this shit is deeper than that, right? So it made me think about even Americans being in, I could say as a whole, it would seem like right now well, from my point of view anyways, that there is a despair. That is not that Americans, homegrown Americans on this soil, no matter what their color is, their parents been here for hundreds of years, your family was here for hundreds of years. They want us to be in despair in our own land. It's almost like it says in here that somebody birthed children somewhere else and brought those children in to defeat or to eat out or eat away at the other children that they had in a place. Now, because I don't know why I'm seeing something about Article 42 or whatever it's called, something like this. Okay, and then the whole energy of something about in Mexico or something like this. There's something, I can't really put my finger on it just yet, but there's something about that energy here as to why I'm getting something about also a group of people that had to remain in Mexico. I feel like somebody may be unleashing these people, but I don't know what I feel like ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm going to be untouched, but it feels almost like, well, damn, is this something that a God energy that got stuck down there? Is this my twin? Is that me? Is that, is that my energy or something like this? That these people did something so horrible to me in a past lifetime or something like this, that I built something else and that's what's going on right now? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm fighting against it now. It's almost like something was made, but somebody did something fucked up to my memory. They're keeping me away from actual entities that I should be connecting with right now that will be able to help me put the pieces back together. So it's almost like these people it's almost like there was an alliance been made hundreds of years ago or at some point in time, that somebody would avenge for what was done or something here. But it's almost like if I don't know that, if I can't go into my memory bank or my database and see that, then I'm fighting against something that was coming to take these particular people that thought that this was okay. But then again, it's almost like, what about these children? Did they turn their an evil eye towards someone? So again, this is this shit right here, okay? But the whole problem is a masculine God energy doing this shit in the first place, separating a mother from her children, her original children, making her a maid or mammified energy to raise other people's children instead of her children. To make these children think that their mother didn't care about them, or if the mother is not successful or something like this, or that your mother gave you to me or something, when this is a whole plan to ruin a feminine energy that is the original God energy of this motherfucking land. Prior to any of these fucking men. So when she said, and I said she, well, I said she, so this gotta be that she said there's no good men left. This means this is a feminine energy that was placed down here by her spouse, right? This could be somebody that had to live amongst the people or the civilians while her spouse, the United States Incorporated, runs her business, all right, from the east of the garden with other hoes that they keep bringing in from foreign countries and giving them all the things they need and making sure they stay away from black communities and black people, so-called, right? And then giving them positions of power over these particular black people. And now you have to fight now I said it's a whole big family to a certain extent, right? So you got to fight your Mexican brothers and sisters. You got to fight against your African brothers and sisters. You got to fight against your IAT brothers and sisters. So it's this thing also of amping up America like it's so fucking great. But it seems like it's just something that's on the surface that people been shouting out, land of the home, or the free land, land of the brave, home of the free, or whatever it is. It's almost like that's a facade here. It's almost like the rest of the world was laughing and sitting there letting us say it's the most this, it's the most that, right? Now again, essentially our minerals and the things that we do have in America are, but in the value of the people as well. But people still look at it as it is a fucking joke, because the way that so-called the United States or America treats their own people that are the brown people. But unfortunately, those are the damn near original people. So much so when they get a little taste of power, a little taste of some of their self or something, instead of healing, they use that same power and they're using it out on people. They're weaponizing individuals is what they're doing. Also, we're talking about the industry collapsing, and now these industry people that were in the entertainment industry are just snatching up souls off the street without your permission, without your knowledge, and just sucking your shit right out your temples, out your motherfucking brain. These supposed to be sacred temples, or this one the fuck is supposed to be, but that's where they started. Instead of an inspiration or a muse, now it's just a public latrine or something is what they're saying, that anybody can come and just get energy or something from something that is so valuable, that was a gift from God. So now I'm seeing that it's these little it's not just Scientology that we're concerned about. It's these little pockets and groups with this Dr. York and all these other individuals. And I think that dude's name is Seven or Savian, or I don't know what the fuck their names is, but these groups of these little people. I think it's also what was the other person that was online? The land of Mu, or damn, I can't remember what his handle is, okay? But I'm noticing these different groups that were started a couple years back by these masculine energies that were teaching different ways of teaching or learning or seeing or something like this. It's like a cult kind of energy that moved through here, okay? And I feel like they have been using all their little different things that they've learned to attack or to overpower individuals that are pure, or even this has been these groups that wanted to get rid of the Bible or something and say, oh, there's nothing left there. Look over here, try this one, try that one, Egyptology, all this shit like this. And everybody getting so amped up and pumped up. Now, it may seem like, because it's saying that the wicked right here was going to be abundant. They was going to be this and they was going to be that, but it won't last long, because in the end, this is some deeper, I feel like this is a little bit deeper knowledge here, like straight to the point or straight to the fact. The unseen things or the unlearned things or the things that kind of didn't make no sense. I feel like Enoch kind of wraps that up a little bit. But the whole point is, what did they just use to desensitize humanity? So even if these were secrets that have been hiding for a long time under the stairs, under the pipes, under the ground, in the heavens or whatever, what is it that just happened to open up this cesspool or raise hell in a certain sense to battle up against God? This is the archangels or whatever that decided to do this. And I feel like this is what this shit has been. Because the masculine energy really can't approach this energy incorrect. And I feel like the best bet is, if it is 10-year cycles or something, this person is purposely clawing their brains out, trying to find a replacement of the real Empress energy instead of facing me. And now I was lost, but now I see. And now I'm waking up to what this is. And I feel like it is. Somebody said something in the song that you find out that the joke's on you. But this is like a masculine energy that releases his feminine energy, thinking that he found something else, to the streets or his friends, only to find out that the real energy is, but they don't want to admit that. Somebody don't want to admit that they made that type of mistake or something like this. But they'll let you be ripped to shreds or drained to death or be somebody that can't even function properly. And it's not because of you. It's because somebody has released your energy to so many people that they're fucking draining you to death. Meaning that you just can't, you might be in a situation because you're not being protected that you are drained. Things that you once did, it could be these things right here. All right. Creativity here. That you're not able to do anymore because so many people are pulling on your fucking energy. That shit is crazy. Matter of fact, I seen a little meme that was up on no, I might have been Googling something about what love looks like or something like this, or like smothering or something like this, and a guy was like laying in the bed with a woman, and I don't know, it looked like he had it's like a cartoon thing, and he had his mouth, he was like all cuddled up on her, and he had his mouth on her some kind of way where she was melting, she was like turning into like some kind of something on the bed. Like, so this could be like a smothering energy or somebody slowly draining somebody. Like she was just like a puddle of like stretched out goo or something. I don't know. It was a weird, it was just a weird image, but it just made me think about something like that. How ties can be toxic or something, and maybe you don't know it. And then again, if somebody has opened up the gates, because I keep hearing somebody saying, I'm going to let those things that want to come after you, come after you. So it's almost like somebody knowing that you got, this shit is crazy. Like somebody had to put on this whole facade for some people in order to abandon the most precious jewel. Because this person don't want to admit that this person is the most precious out of all his creations or all that he has. This shit is, I feel like this motherfucker will sit there and be sick and die. They might need my energy, and that motherfucker will sit there and get sick and perish and die, possibly, is what I'm picking up on. Then to come back over here after the shit that they done did. Y'all, this shit is deep, man. Like right now, I got a good night's rest, but my eyes are really like feeling heavy or sunken in. But I feel like it's also at this time, I'm going to not make so many comments about things that are going on because this makes these people think that they're winning or something, or it's going to be effective. Like, again, even if I told you all the shit that the pains and ailments and things like this, you know, you would just wonder why the fuck, how am I even still able to sit here and be talking to you motherfuckers, okay? But now I know. It was draining me for about 15 years to know what the fuck is going, why am I so tired? And now I know. You see? So the first thing about not an addiction, but the first thing about some type of admitting something of this caliber is to finally get just to there. Me wondering why, going to doctors and shit like this and taking medicine that I don't like to take or something like this. You know what I'm saying? To finding out it's really witches, and I'm not supposed to talk about them or talk about it. I'm supposed to sit the fuck here and let these motherfuckers suck me dry. Which they can never do. So then that means I would have to sit into a perpetual something of some type of punishment or something that I don't fucking deserve. And no, it's not going to happen. I feel like people are going to learn a little bit about the fact that we suffer from a certain amount of death, and a certain amount of death is suffice for shit to go on around here. So now I'm looking at this depopulation as if, what? Wait a minute. Or the Holocaust maybe a little bit differently. Because some of these people are not a people. The sooner you realize that, and the shit can get handled. But I feel like it might be too late. We already in some new something. All right. But again, I feel like whatever's gonna happen, if I perish, motherfucker, I'm popping back up on this bitch. So I don't even know. Okay, in that time, maybe it will be something that's suffice or something that's legit. Finally, if we got to this point, this motherfucking lifetime. A lot of people think they don't want to come back here. I don't know what I don't know what. I'm still thinking. I just feel like a couple things didn't get done. A couple motherfuckers didn't pay back some shit they owe. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's something like that. Couple sneaky bitches that knew about me that I didn't know about them motherfuckers got to be put in their place. Couple leaders, couple judges. So let's finish here. I don't know where we were at, but we're going to just start right here. So again, it says, okay, so a wise insecurity and shall understand all the words of this book and recognize. So there's that book right there. But again, I feel like the book was in reverse. Here's the book, and this is the second time because yesterday that book came out in reverse. That book with the latch on it, it came out in reverse, okay? Mm. Mm. And recognize that their riches shall not be able to save them. So again, this could be these people here, okay? Um, But I feel like it's not because of the riches alone. I feel like it could be, I feel like it's not because of the riches alone. I feel like it's the acts that led to how they got the riches. It's the acts that led to how they got the riches, what they wasn't thinking at the time. Like it's saying about filling out forms and signing shit in somebody else's name and all this. It's the acts that were used here. The funds may be able to extend or have you be able to build something to hide in or something, but that shit won't even last forever. Because again, these people are so easy to turn on you, turn on family, they will turn on themselves eventually. Even if somebody's building some shit underground, they're gonna can't stand each other. They're gonna think about who they left behind. Why did I pick this bitch? You know, it's just gonna fall apart. They're gonna end up killing each other, y'all. The people they stole with gonna steal from them. You know, it's just the thing. It's just kind of sad to look at it that way, okay? In the overthrow of their sin. So I feel like this is what we're talking about. Yeah. That some of these people might need to come back to you, but are you offering them to? No, there's a fucking spiritual restraining order. Woe to you sinners on the day of strong anguish. Yea, who inflict the righteous and burn them with fire. Not the evil ones, not the bitches that's stealing, not the people that's coming in here piercing people's wombs and piercing people in the side or in their womb. Not those people, but the righteous ones. Because what? Let's look at what Burn is saying. Oh, I don't want to come. Let's see. I'm not using any of these right now. So let me put this down. Let's see. Don't tell me it been open as hard as time. Yes, it was. Damn. Oh, okay. No, that's not enough. It's not enough charge. me see. Here it is. Let's see. What kind of ways can somebody burn someone here? Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So again, okay. So lustful energy possibly too. It says to be on fire, to be consumed by fire, be inflamed with passion or desire. Fire and desire. Okay. It says be ardent, destroy something with fire, exposed to the action of fire. So some putting someone through the flames or a rising phoenix coming out of the ashes or something of this note. It says to roast. This could be talk about somebody so fucking bad, or you know what I'm saying, put them on the grill or something like this. Okay. To broil, to toast, to burn something, to brand is not there, but that's what I just picked up too. In cooking, putting them in a pot or a cauldron and cooking them. Okay, a lot of people lighting fire up under someone and trying to get them to boil or explode or be mad or angry or aggressive, or you know, when you're boiling stuff, the water can be, the fucking hot fire can be hot underneath that pot, but it takes some time for it to start boiling, for the water to change, get those little dots in it and shit like this, the little tiny, tiny, tiny bubbles, and then it starts to rage. Burning also could be to shine, okay? To glitter, sparkle. These are the same thing, I feel like, what they were talking about, like purity though, or white. Some of these are some of the same things that are in the definition of white. To shine, to glitter, to sparkle, to glow like fire. Okay? So this could be somebody that was promoting you or something, or somebody that was supporting you at some point in time, okay? To kindle. So somebody's last name can be Kindle as well, I just heard. Or somebody's name can be Kindle. Jenner, Jen, her. I heard Jen, her, or somebody's name could be Jenner. To be on fire. To burst, okay? To battle. Okay, so somebody wants somebody to battle for something again. To radiate heat. Meaning to sting something, to cheat, to swindle, to victimize. Infected with venereal disease. So this is the people that I'm talking about, sneaking around people's house, want to shoot you up with some kind of disease here. They want to make you, they're going to try to tell people, oh, this person running around these days doing this and that. You're not doing anything of the sort. So to make it like you was doing it, these motherfuckers will try to come and give you a disease. To make it like you doing it, they will try to get an extra key to your house or get your address and send people in to rape you in your fucking sleep, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? So I'm seeing somebody is saying something about sleeping. Okay? So somebody's sleeping or somebody's asleep now. Somebody could be in a den here, like that bear. Or this could be the person that did this to someone. Behave so as to destroy any chance of returning to a status quo. Okay? So this is somebody that could come and try to brandish you, burn you, give you some type of disease that you can't get rid of, or something like this. I'm seeing some feminine energy that I feel was like trying to get a masculine energy come their way. But again, this person got, like, I see these girls look like they got like all these black marks and shit all on their chest, all on their face and neck and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something here. Because we have sexual energy here and we have this book here. So it's basically saying the same thing that it's saying right here in this text here. But somebody don't want to let you go, but they don't want to let you transform either. They don't want you to be able to battle or to be able to be on a fair playing ground with these particular people here. I feel like somebody thinks somebody will be too fucking powerful here. It's like people get gifts and people be like geeked about what their gifts is, but then one motherfucker come around. We got 22, 23. So again, somebody come around here and they powers just wipe everybody off the fucking map. So somebody got to make sure that somebody never comes to their full power. This is somebody that feels like they in competition when you down or when they sitting next to you working against you. and sitting here acting like, no, nobody did that. What do you mean your ID was just on the kitchen countertop last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, and at 6 o'clock in the morning it's not there anymore, and me and you are the only two people in this house? And then, you know, it's like it make it so these people just being able to get away with certain things. There's still certain things that these people have to take accord to with, if this is something where a God energy or a feminine energy or masculine energy like me is on this plane. It's still some things, the protocol that these motherfuckers have to subscribe to. There's certain needs. These people took and did this shit to somebody's life. So you figure out how to get the motherfucker out and get a new model in. Because I'm not about to sit up in my motherfucking house and feel like I got to worry about who coming in, who coming out, or whatever. If this motherfucker thinking how he want to murder me in the middle of the night, shit. I mean, being some type of energy shit. Who knows if these motherfuckers they already killed you? They might turn this shit into a motherfucking video game. Okay? Not knowing what the trauma, not on the person that been brainwashed, but you stupid motherfuckers that sit there and watch them do certain creepy things to people, and you okay with that shit. And you want to act like, so now not just one person want to act like it's okay what they doing. They done trained 100, 100,000, a million people to look at a situation and think, oh, this is normal. When it comes to inflicting some type of danger or pain or something on women and especially children. You cowardly motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if I can't stand none of these hoes that sit here and watch this shit. The buck fucking stops here. That's a real motherfucking leader. Ain't none of you bitches no fucking leader. You the scum on the bottom of fucking shoes, nigga. So now it's this energy of somebody that had to go through this and be beat and bruised and battered. And I ain't got to accept your motherfucking ass in, but I sure ain't gonna sit here and let you keep doing the same fucking thing you doing on the same motherfucking level that you're doing it. So somebody could have did something to you. This is making me think about God's wife, them ruining her. And now this could be Inanna. Okay. I'm thinking about the energy of her working with her head down, working at a table or something. All right. But this could be this energy here. I feel like whatever masculine this is cannot take a woman sitting next to him equally. This make me think of some fruity shit as a matter of fact. If they're going to share equally with someone and trust them with all they have, it would have to be another man, possibly. It can't be these are men that don't think a woman could be honest. And even if they're sitting there watching you, or they don't think that you could handle certain things or something like this. No, this is about power, motherfucker. This is about the alpha and the fucking omega. That's what this is about. And you the fuck ain't it. You got science and you got all these other. This is what these people have on their team. All this. And all these lovers. Okay? All these lovers. And the lust that they have. Because the motherfucker really love you. That's why they doing all this shit. But the lust that they have for them. This unjust energy here. Their scholarly training. That none of that shit seem to be helping the world right now. With all these so-called smart people. That got all these degrees and shit like this. And the world still motherfucking look like it's crumbling. I said look like. This could be a jar spell or some kind of something where they want one person to have a certain perception. But I'm just telling you how I see it. Through my mind's eye. A king of cups the fuck in reverse here, which would be the king of kings, because somebody trying to use a spouse or a lover that been attached to me or something all the time to play this part. And instead of using the real feminine energy, that's more of a king of kings than any of you motherfuckers. We got the tower here. Because somebody tried to bring a tower on somebody here. And it's not going to happen. On somebody's legacy here. All right? With this child neglect. So if this a father, a spouse, a God, or whatever, this motherfucker ain't shit. And sometimes it's tough love. Sometimes it's a daughter that make you look like a fool or some shit like this, whether we talking about earthly fathers or not. That you not doing your job, that you try to beat up on a little fucking girl and you not even doing it to her face. This could be a group of brothers or some star quality individuals or something that want that if somebody is asking about entertainment, they might be like, well, damn, why we wasn't using this person this whole time or something like this. Somebody don't want to have to admit to something like that. So they want to take away your messages. They want to take away your fucking protection. You being tough. They want to see how tough you gonna be. Somebody want to take away your some type of erotic to maybe unblock somebody's sacral or base chakra. And your creativity. My creativity means a lot to me. And this is somebody that's sensitive and elusive and so this person look like they don't even trust nobody anyway. It look like they sensitive than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, so they don't understand. You know, I can be. If we're not at war, I could be as sensitive as you want. If I really care about you, I could be sensitive. But once you drop me in there and say survive in that pit and say survive, and I come out swinging and I don't stop. So this is somebody that don't even want to come out the dark. A motherfucker hiding in the trees or some shit like this. But they in the upright. This person that want to stand up and be resilient and bold and maybe a little sassy. You want to put this person down. Sometimes anger gets shit done. And again, the stalking and intimidating and confrontations, they might put that to a rest because somebody care about somebody. But you doing all this to get somebody's attention, nigga, I'm going to run the other way. Matter of fact, I don't like running. I don't run from no motherfucking body. But what I'm telling you is, it's not going to work. My mind, my heart, whatever I was giving to you is going to go in the other fucking direction. I am not to be contained. I'm not that type of bull. And we ain't going to be on that bull. That's not me. I practice self-control. So somebody's on track here. Anyways, it's saying, woe to you sinners on the day of strong anguish. Yea, who afflict the righteous and burn them with fire. Yea, shall be requited according to your works. Woe to you, yea, abstinent of heart, who watch in order to devise wickedness. Therefore shall fear come upon you, and there shall be none to help you. The holes that you crawling your motherfucking ass into may be the very last place that you going to be into. You understand what I'm saying? These holes that you done got your wand, or these cups you done got sticking your wand in, thinking it's something, that's going to be the very last one you put it in. Because these are people that sit there and watch you in your house until you fall asleep and then do something to you. I don't know what. Many things is what I'm seeing that they're doing. Let's pull some cards while we talking to see what they could be doing with you. Let's see. We're going to use this. Yep, we're going to use this Crypt Tales from the Crypt deck that I made. Let's see what kind of things these people is doing here. Trying to blind someone with the Two of Swords, blocking their forward motion. You might have thought, you know, today I'm about to get up and I'm about to do this or something like this. But you it's like you can't move here because somebody did some shit like this. Okay, you in a fog here. Don't know which way to go now. You just had the direction. You just had a dream that probably told you something. But by the time you wake up and open up your eyes, the whole dream then got scribbled away. So you still in a situation where you can't see where you going to go. Okay? So again, in that case, look at what it say right here. It says, and destroy you all with the sword. So again, because you blinded somebody and because somebody can also pick up and sense still. Somebody still got sensors that they can still, they have Gnostic energy in them and they just know, right? And so again, I don't even have to know who the enemies is no more. Everybody can get it. So it's that kind of energy right there. So that makes you a threat then to society, or is society a threat to you? And then do you say the same thing? Nobody's life is more valuable. Oh, yes, the fuck there is. I should have brought my glasses, y'all, because this was supposed to go smoother than this, okay? We got the strength card. So this could be somebody manipulating a situation here. Or this might be somebody that just going to some slaughter mode right here, okay? With this tomahawk sheath sword, tomahawk axe thing, okay? This could be what this is here, all right? And somebody might even, it might be because somebody's defending this person that's blinded, or again, they could be coming towards that person. But since he's looking away from this person, it's almost like this is that Murray. Bill Murray. Okay, see, because that's what, Taurus was like, oh, I want to watch, what about Bob? I want to, and remember Bob came up in the read yesterday, y'all. So it's making me think about my uncle, Bob Ali. But it's also making me think about, because I think it was Bob and, somebody else that got to stay when my grandfather, I'm about to say my dad, well, I don't know. Got sent off to the boarding school or sent off, they asked who she wanted to keep, and she kept two of the other uncles. And my why did I say dad? Was one of the ones that they told, that they sent, was the one that they decided to send away. And they told him his mama didn't want him or some shit like that. But I wonder, you see what I'm saying, what this is, okay? That now I feel like I'm in a boarding house now, 100 years later or something, here in my own motherfucking house, where I thought this was just a regular family, okay? Well, I thought these was my children because they came up out of my shit. So where I thought, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of things, I guess. And so now I'm supposed to feel like I'm, now that was those lands of theirs there now. And I'm supposed to feel like I don't belong now. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing about the shit we reading about in this book, The Spring, with Esther being in that home. And I said, why do it seem like that's her husband, like she's a third party, or it's like her dad that's being overprotective or something like this, or overbearing or something. Like, it's again, if she's tapping into that energy, was he afraid that she was going to expose something about herself that would change the way somebody looked at somebody? This could be also, somebody like a god or something saying, that's not my child or something like this or whatever. And then finding out maybe this is or something. I don't know. So an axe murderer could be somebody that cuts off their wife when they married them and run away with the funds that, or the dowry that comes with the woman. So this is a pattern. And that's what we're talking about, generational wealth and generational curses. Things that are seen and unseen, sensed and known. You might know some shit was strange about your childhood. There's always been activity at night for me. Somebody could be trying to force someone into a marriage here. Somebody that's a leader of a church or something. So again, somebody doing something to somebody. Listen, I'm telling you. We got the Ace of Swords. This shit is the truth, man. Somebody is finding out the truth about, because they figuring why they can't let somebody go. If all this bad stuff, all this stuff, man. Seven of Pentacles, whoever this was, might be like now about to be dead. But this woman about to be abundant right here, laying here. But death is standing up over her. With the Seven of Pentacles, this man is usually looking off into the distance. He's got somebody at his foot treating him like she a hoe, with that hoe up against her. Okay, but that could be a hoe up against his Ace of Pentacles, because it's the it's a pentacle at his feet with a hoe up against it. You get what I'm saying? So somebody could have the most precious thing or wisdom at their feet. And they got this whole striking this person or hitting this person, hitting them up or something like this. And then he's usually looking at the top pentacle on a pile of dried up, a dried up bush. So this could have, somebody could have that last name as well. That's holding on to these pentacles that could be also belonging to someone else. I don't know why I was looking at Truman's, I think Harry Truman, I think his name, picture. I put it up online. And what he was saying was very prominent at that moment. And then I'm like, damn, that kind of look like Bush. A bush nut? Which bush nut? What is it? Well, Tina Turner. So, you know, usually he's looking at that one pinnacle at the top, you know, and he ain't paying attention to one at his foot. He ain't paying attention to the ones in that heap of dried up leaves on the side that look like that shit ain't growing from there. Somebody just put it on there as if it's theirs. Okay. And I told y'all I feel like somebody hiding up under that heap of dried up leaves, speaking to this person like the burning bush. When somebody spoke to somebody from the bush, he looking at that top thing because somebody is wearing that. It's like somebody's put that on. I don't know. It's like somebody is in disguise or something underneath that fucking bush telling this man what to do. It's weird. But we got devil energy in reverse here. Okay, with this child, Lucifer could be getting upset about something. This could be, again, a child and a son fighting a battle or something like this. They may have been hardened towards somebody, okay? Roasting somebody or wanting to whatever, but something is in the reverse here, okay? Because I feel like this person that burned his foot, the devil that burnt his own damn foot trying to do whatever he was doing here. Somebody could have got their foot hurt. They could have been got too close to the fire where now they getting burned. Because we got King David with the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse here. So I don't know what this is because I keep hearing dreams. So again, it might be something about your dream state. Somebody misses you in your dream state. It might have something to do with a certain time. But I don't know, this David or the root of David or this energy, I don't know why they in the wrong here. So this is like, you know, King David and the devil in the reverse here. That's weird. So these are people hanging on to everything that you saying. So this ain't even like these other people that just learn how to shut their mouth and go with the flow. They say I'm stupid for opening my mouth. And I say you ain't fighting no real war unless you do. So they do not speak. A lot of these people also are cowardice energies. They want to send their messages through me to get me wrapped up in shit, you know what I'm saying, that I don't even probably have nothing to fucking do with. You know what I'm saying? And add up enemies or something like this. And none of these people plan to come to my aid, and I already know that. Unless somebody is changing their ways. But it seems as no one, I'm not expecting that at the end of the day. You understand? I am the energy. I am the fucking tower. I am the energy. I feel that when these people come towards me, they are going to go running and screaming, even the devil and the other motherfucking nigga. You ain't got no choice but to change your motherfucking mind, nigga. If you coming up against me, they don't build dumb like this. Dumb. Somebody wants you to act dumb because they want to play some fucking kind of game, bitch. I'm not playing no games over here. To dumb myself down to look like what? Because you motherfuckers sure ain't got it. We got the 3 of Wands. Somebody about to be moving forward into some shit any motherfucking way. It's a man sitting right here on her feet. She about to walk right over his fucking back to get where the fuck she need to get. And this not no bat lady, even though some bat bitches. I can't take it. I can't help it. Even though some bat bitches is flying next to her, this is not a bat bitch. I can't take it. I can't. I can't. Oh, I'm so, I can't take it. Oh, and the thing is, I'm thinking, who is this nigga? Oh, Cause somebody keeps sitting the whole town is laughing. And I'm like, okay, nigga, stop doing what you do. Shit different. I don't know what to tell you. Let me take the lead. I'ma get it done. I can't help it, y'all. Ooh wee. Okay, let's keep on moving, y'all. Okay, look it. We just telling these people what they doing. It ain't even no thing. We just telling them what they doing, what you gonna be. Okay, but they already regretting it, I'm hearing. Okay, they already regretting it. So, okay, okay, all right, hold on. Let's see who this is. All right, we got the Six of Cups here. Okay. I can't take it. I can't take it. Well, okay, somebody. I can't take it. Somebody is mad, y'all. Okay. We got Sharon's lilies over here in this cup. And somebody is mad. Somebody's daughter. Okay, this person might have lost their eyesight or they might be into the darkness here. And somebody, you know how usually the Six of Cups is the X, or it has an X on there, and it has a man, a giant, bringing some flowers to a mother or a wife or something. Might be his ex. Axe. We got axe out here. Yeah. But this might be somebody getting custody of some children. People or whatever like this. They could have been using gifts or different age old, you know, I don't know, whatever they could be using. Okay, ways of mining or hunting and gathering or healing or whatever. I don't know, whatever they could be using here. Okay, yup. Okay, and we got also, who is this? The King of Pentacles. So we got this Yeti energy. Okay, like the King of Pentacles, like is a giant, what, Sasquatch energy. What is it called? Not Harry and the Hendersons. But you know, like a, y'all know what it's called. Is it Sasquatch? I don't know. I thought it was another word for it too. I think it's another word. But this is giving me the Jersey, the Jersey devil energy. Okay, so this could be somebody coming. This like Beauty and the Beast energy coming back for this girl or coming to get this girl. Okay, I don't know, or maybe this energy is pissed off at this girl right here for holding back this gift. This young woman was supposed to bring somebody a gift here and they did not do it. This could be somebody that cry a lot or something like this. Maybe she wanted the boy. Oh, she wanted the blessing. She wanted the young man to start their life over with. She wanted the money. She wanted to try to pull this. Somebody's name could start with a C. Y'all. Somebody could be partially famous.